Hi guys, today I'm going to be filming a Get Ready With Me, and I filmed one of these yesterday and the whole thing was out of focus, so I just really am praying that this is in focus. I yesterday did like more of like a go-y outy look because I was going out for dinner, and I do really want to recreate that look, but today I'm just revising. I'm going to be chilling in the garden, so I didn't really think that that was an appropriate look for me to do, so I'm going to do more of like a, I don't know, like a nice spring makeup look, quite fresh, I don't know, just quite like pretty. Fancy kind of like a bit of pink on my face today. I just want to show you a few products I've been loving too. So the first thing I'm going to be using is the L'Oreal Infallible Primer. I absolutely love this. It's literally like my favourite thing in the entire world. I know it's just so nice like on my skin. I've got a couple of spots at the minute because I'm on my lady time of the month. And they've all just like popped up all over my skin, and I've run out of Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair as well. So all at the same time, it's just not a good situation. My skin overall is looking quite good, but there's just a few like little sore bits, like, and they're really tiny spots, like one down here, and you can't see it, but it just is really sore and like hurting. That had absolutely nothing to do with the primer in the slightest, but I do really like this. It's really silicone-y, so it feels so nice on my skin. So I'm going to follow that up with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Mattifying Foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. I absolutely adore it. It's in the colour 11 Vanilla. I have it in. It's a perfect match for me. It comes up slightly light when I put it on my face to start with, but as it kind of blends in, it looks perfect. I absolutely love this. It stays on all day long for me, which is my main thing with foundation. I don't get too oily with this either because I do have kind of like normal to oily skin with a slight bit of dryness when it gets to winter, but I don't get too oily in this at all. It only has to powder a couple of times a day. It looks so flawless on me as well when I put it all on, and I just love it. It's my favourite. So pretty much every foundation brush that I currently own is dirty, so I'm going to be using the Sephora Pro Airbrush 55 brush because this is like one of the non-dirty ones, or not as dirty ones. I like this brush because it applies the foundation really easily because it is so big. It blends it in so nicely. It's really different to so many brushes, this one. Oh, I love this foundation so much. Like, sometimes I like try and use something else and I'm like, come on, I can't use it every day. I've got like a ridiculous amount of foundations, like stupid amounts. If you haven't seen my makeup collection video, go and watch it. I just have a stupid amount of foundation. And like, I don't know, this one's just the only one I wear. So the two concealers that I've been loving using at the moment are these two. I've got the Miss Sporty Perfect Stay 10-Hour Liquid Concealer, which literally has become one of my favourite thing. But I just think it's amazing. It's so cheap. It's like $2.99, I think. It's so cheap. The colour's perfect. I've got it in 001 Light. It's slightly lighter than my skin tone, but it's absolutely fine. So I use this for kind of like blemishes, spots, redness, that kind of stuff. Then I've got the Collection 2000 or Collection Last Imperfection Concealer in the colour number 1. This is the lightest colour that they do. Now, I love this concealer. I use this underneath my eyes. This is like light enough for underneath my eyes. My only issue with it, and the reason why I don't use it on my face as well, is because their next shade up, which is number 2, is too orangey for me. Like, this one is light enough for underneath my eyes, too light for the rest of my face. But then number 2 is too orange. They need a shade between 1 and 2. Like, that's what they need. Anyway, yeah, love this one. And yeah, I just love both of them. So these are like my holy grail ones at the moment that I've just been absolutely loving. This feels like it's running out though, this Miss Sporty one. I don't really mind because it's literally $2.99. It's not particularly very much to go and purchase, is it? I really don't know what's going on with my skin today. Like, as I'm putting makeup on, it's just not sitting right, especially on this cheek. I don't know, it's just really weird. Hopefully once everything's like blended in together, it'll be a lot better. I literally just thought I wasn't recording. I'm now going to just put the Collection 1 underneath my eyes. I always think I'm hilarious when I do this. I say this every single time that I do a video. But I sit here and talk with this bloody concealer underneath my eyes. And I just look like a weirdo. Like, it's just so funny. It makes such a difference though. Like, I don't particularly do like fancy things in my makeup. Like, I don't necessarily like bake my makeup, nothing like that. I do want to try to do it, but I don't do it generally. But highlighting your under eyes in like a triangle is like my number 1 thing. I just think it just brightens everything up so nicely. Makes everything look so much better. This is the Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush brush in number 56, by the way. This is another one that I love. My skin looks a little bit better now I put that concealer on. Now I look like an absolute crazy person, especially because I've got lights on, so it's really washing my face out. I'm just going to pop on some powder. So I do use a finishing powder when I've like finished my makeup, but the one that I use once I've done my foundation just to kind of like set it so my bronzer goes on nicely and that stuff is the MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder. This is the pressed one, they also do a loose one too, and I've used this for so many years. It's just like a white powder. So I just kind of dust this over my face, especially onto like my cheeks where powder products are going to go. Now, my star of the show, I have fallen in love with this. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit in Ultra Fair 1. Oh my god, I love it. Literally, I went to Superdrug in like my hometown with my mum and she just wanted a couple of things. I was like, I'm going to buy some stuff. Don't know why I really bought anything because I didn't need anything. And the two other things that I brought I didn't like in the slightest. It was that, oh, I nearly dropped it. It was that Maybelline setting spray I did the first impressions on that I hated. And then there was like a lip product and I didn't like that. So it was a bit of an unsuccessful haul, but this is amazing. It was only £3.50 and I would so recommend picking it up. The bronzer, oh my god, why have I got black on my finger? Look on my finger, can you see that? Where the hell has that come from? What the hell? I'm going to have to get a wipe. But the bronzer is so nice. It's like a really, really nice matte brown. Like, it's a perfect shade. The highlighter is beautiful and I also love the blush. Like, it's the perfect palette. Like, go and get this. The brush I'm going to be using for my bronzer is the So Eco Tapered Blending Brush. I really like this. I got it in a set from TK Maxx and I just really, really like the shape of the brush. So I'm just going to contour using this brush. I just love it, like the bronzer is so perfect. I literally have no clue what's going on with this cheek today, so can we just all ignore it? That would be great, because it's just not looking great. I hate my hair in front of my face when I'm doing my makeup. I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. This is a deluxe powder brush by Kirkland. You can get these from Costco. And I'm just going to take the bronzer up onto my forehead, just like by my temples. And then I also just take it down my neck really slightly. Someone's got their window open over there and their blinds are like going crazy. I'm sure you guys, you know, love that story. Great story, Jess. Then I always go back to my blusher and my highlighter, so we're going to go on to the eyes now. So I don't really know what eye look I'm going to go for here, but I've got the Zoeva Rose Golden palette in front of me, and I've also got the Decay Naked 3 palette. So I'm firstly going to start with the Zoeva one. I'm going to take Reflective Elegance, which is just a really pretty, like, pinky champagne colour, and pop that all over the lid. I'm just going to blend that out. You know, you can never do enough blending. Now, because there's no matte brown shade in either of those palettes, I'm going to take the Gwen Stefani one that I've been sat like doing my makeup in, and I'm just going to take, what should I take? A bit of Harajuku and 1987 mixed together. Harajuku is a really nice like colour. Just because these are like matte browns, and I'm just going to take that through the crease. This is like one of my favourite brushes, by the way. This is the Look Good Feel Better Tapered Blending Brush. I love Look Good Feel Better brushes. Literally, that is so hard to say. I was trying to say Look Good Feel Better brushes. Like, it's so difficult to say. Anyway, just taking these two colours into my crease. By the way, I should be revising right now. Just thought I'd take a break. I've only done half an hour, but I thought I'd take a break and film this video for you. So if you were doing revision and you're currently taking a break watching this video, I'm feeling ya. We're on the same wavelength here. By the time this goes up, I'll only have 2 left, so that's good. I've only got 3 as it is. One of them is tomorrow though. So I'm just going to again blend that out. I think that looks really pretty actually. I'm not into very pinky shades on my lids. I don't think they really suit me. I'm much more of a like brown girl or grey. Not really pinks, but that is quite cute. A little tip if you're not the best with eyeshadow is just to take like your foundation brush that you're doing your foundation with, or like a concealer brush, whatever you've used, and just, I always swipe it just kind of like here, almost on my eyebrow, but I'm going to be doing my eyebrows afterwards so it's fine. That's why I can never do my eyebrows first. And just so that the eyeshadow is like in the confined space you want it in. Sometimes I blend it out and I'm like blending in the crease and it ends up like out here. So I don't know, I just like doing that to make it look a little bit more neater. So now I'm going to go in with the Naked 3 palette, which is gorgeous. It is so pretty. I just never ever use it. And I'm going to take Liar, which is like a purpley grey colour, and just take that on like the outer corner. I was thinking there was fallout there. But it's fine guys, it is fine. I've been really obsessed with Adele's When We Were Young song lately. Well, not lately, like the past 24 hours. And I feel like I'm so late to the party. Like, people listened to that months ago. And I'm like just thinking like, yeah, this is really good. I was like that with Work From Home though as well. Like, I absolutely am obsessed with the song Work From Home by Fifth Harmony. Literally everyone was listening to that months ago, and then I just come along 5 months later like, oh guys, have you heard this song? That's just me all over. And then I'm gonna blend this out again, just with a different blending brush, you know, why not? Mix it up. I like that. I think it looks really pretty. I'm just going to take one of the darker shades in the palette. I'm just going to take Factory, I think I'll take. There is a darker, like 2 more dark shades. Oh yeah, this is definitely dark enough. I literally just take the tiniest bit and blend it out into like the real outer corner. I'm really making no sense, am I? Not being funny, they sent us a tutorial, Jess. I swear, I pluck my eyebrows and the next day they're bad again. Like, it is ridiculous. I'm so jealous of you girls that your eyebrows just don't grow. Like, my mum's like that. It's so unfair. Like, mine, literally plucked them yesterday and they're bad. So that is my eyeshadow done. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it looks nice in the camera, but I really like it. I think it looks quite pretty, and like, it looks pink, but without being bam, it's pink. Do you know what I mean? It looks like more pinky purpley grey brown than just pink. I'm then going to go in with eyeliner, and I've been loving the L'Oreal Superliner Perfect Slim. I think I still prefer my £1 Makeup Gallery eyeliner. I just haven't had the chance to go and get it. I have got black all over my hands. How has this happened? I haven't used anything black. But anyway, I think I still do prefer that one. I just haven't had a chance to go and get it yet. But I do like this. It is nice. It's a fell tip like liner, and I mentioned it in my cheap / discounted beauty haul that I did. So go and watch that. I'll put a little thing here if you want to go and watch it after this video. But yeah, I do like this eyeliner. I'm like really thirsty today. I don't know what's wrong with me. My drink is all the way over the other side of the room. So I'm like feeling really sorry for myself right now. So that is my eyeliner done. I've literally just done like a thin line on each eye, which is what I always do. I never do wings or anything ever different. I'm now going to apply my mascara, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. I absolutely adore this mascara. It is my like absolute favourite. I just absolutely love it. I've just realised that I've got like makeup all over my jeans because of this video. These have got to go in the wash now. It's supposed to be 24 degrees to get today though. 24 degrees, so we'll not be in jeans in a little bit. I'm going to be in shorts. I'm going to be tanning outside. That's the plan. Whilst revising, obviously, you know, being sensible. I might take a trip, go and get an ice cream, get some chocolate, have a little revising sesh. Great idea, that. So now I'm just going to do my eyebrows, obviously using the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade. It's the only thing I ever use. I don't think I've ever used anything else in any kind of makeup tutorial or get ready with me or anything. This is the L'Oreal Slanted Eyeliner Brush. I love this. A lot of people always say, is the Dipbrow Pomade hard to use? It was the first eyebrow product I ever used because I never used to use them because, as you can see, my eyebrows are quite dark. I just didn't used to get the point of doing eyebrows till like a year and a half ago, and so I just never ever did them. But like, it is easy to use. Like, it's not difficult in the slightest. You can't put too much on. You just have to be more like gentle with the product. Otherwise, if you put too much on, you can look like a drag queen, I'm not gonna lie. I just do like small strokes as well to like emulate hairs instead of like, I don't know, like drawing them in, if you get what I mean. If any of you are going to ask as well, I have this in the shade dark brown, which is like the perfect colour for my eyebrows because my eyebrow hairs are like practically black. So this is just a really nice shade. Like, it's not the same colour as my eyebrows. It's slightly lighter because, like, well, I don't want a black eyebrow product. But yeah, it's just a perfect shade. I actually quite like my eyebrows today. In the video that I filmed yesterday where it was all blurry, I didn't like my eyebrows, so this is going good, isn't it? I'm just going to brush them out with a little spoolie. That's like my #1 thing, is brushing them out. I literally can't tell you how mucky my jeans look. They look awful. I'm beyond excited to go and sit in the garden today and revise. Like, I'm just so excited. I'm now going to go in with my blush and highlight. This palette is just the bomb. Like, it's so good. So I'm just going to take my blush brush, which is from Real Techniques, and just apply the blusher. It's such a pretty shade, it's so cute. I was saying yesterday in the video that I really feel like this is really similar to Sleek's Rose Gold blush and also NARS Orgasm. There's a lot of blushes that are kind of similar to it, but this one's just a bit more muted. It's not so in your face, whereas the Sleek Rose Gold one is so like, you can really tell you've got that blusher on like majorly. And then just going to put the highlighter on in this palette too, which I really like. Normally I don't like the highlighters in like palettes that you get like this. I'm going to apply it with the Sephora Pro Contour brush number 74. These are so difficult to say. I always use so many Sephora brushes in my videos. So yeah, I'm just going to take a bit of highlighter, tap some of that off, and pop that on the top of my cheekbones. Look at that highlight. And I'm just going to take a little bit on my Cupid's bow, because I always do, and then I'm going to take a little bit in the inner corners on the brow bones. I'm just going to change the brush. So I'm just going to take the little brush that I've got here, take the shade in the inner corner. This has got a tiny little mirror at the top, by the way, if you're wondering what the hell I'm looking in. I really like my highlighter to match all over my face. I cannot stand having like, I don't know, like a face highlighter on my cheekbones and my Cupid's bow and then a different colour on like my eyebrows and like my inside of my inner corners. What am I trying to say? Yeah, like, I really like having the same shade. I don't know, I just think it looks way better rather than if you have like 10 different shades of highlighter. You just look like you're glowing 10 different colours, because highlighter in a way is actually supposed to look natural. So if everything looks the same, it just looks fab. Literally, whenever I film a Get Ready With Me, I take so long that the camera stops recording. And it's always like, this movie has been stopped recording. And I was like, oh, so I have to start it again every time. For lips, I'm going to use this, which is L'Oreal Rimmel Exaggerate Full Colour Lip Liner in the colour Eastend Snob. I used to love this, and I'm not going to try and talk while I do this. And then I'm going to pop Faux over the top, I think, or maybe Brave. I'm not sure yet. Actually looks really pretty by itself, so I'm going to leave it like that and not put lipstick over the top, because I really like how that looks. Normally at this point I would apply the Makeup Forever HD powder, but I've lost it. Literally like this morning, I think I've chucked it on the floor and I think it's rolled somewhere, so I'm going to just finish everything off with the MAC one again, and just pop it just on my cheeks, just to like, I feel like it just blends everything together, makes everything look a little bit more together, sets everything. I really like that makeup. I think it's really pretty. I'm going to be wearing that quite a lot. I like doing videos like this because I never do like the same makeup look, so I try not to because I just think it's boring. So I always try and like do something a bit different when I do Get Ready With Me, and I always find a look I really like and I'm like, yes Jess. So that is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you enjoyed watching me put my makeup on, having a little chit chat with me, or me having a chit chat with you. Please leave me a comment down below if you did enjoy it. Let me know what you thought. Give me a big thumbs up as well, please, on this video if you did enjoy it, and please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I would love for you to be part of our little family on this little channel, and I will speak to you next time. Bye guys.